I'm Mark from Misery Index.
And I'm Adam from Misery Index, and we are in Chicago on the Space Control Tour. We're going to show you this thing.
Yeah.
We just got this thing this morning, so. And it's already dirty. Trash everywhere. No, it's not that bad. So let's check it out.
We're in here in our rental van. It's a 2020 Chevrolet Express. And normally we take turns driving, but since it's only me and Jason on the contract, it's just us driving.
I just play drums, man. I don't drive. No, I'm shit.
Yeah. So this is our mini fridge, and yeah, it's got all the things that you need, all the staples of a healthy diet.
It's nice in here. These things are like roasted.
Got some bagels where we left, Columbia, Missouri. Goldie's Bagels.
Really good bagels.
Pretty nice Jewish deli and bagel shop.
Some scallion cream cheese, freshly whipped. This stuff was amazing. Like seriously, some of the best cream
and
cheese.
These things will stay good on that floor for like a week and a half, 2.
Heat them up, throw them up on the dash, you know.
Yeah,
cruising down the road on a bagel.
The dash is great, you know, to keep your 5-day-old Taco Bell burrito warm. You know, if you just
your Waffle House leftovers.
You just needed a quick warm up. You know, it's similar to a microwave, just not as strong.
Well, since it's only the first day, we haven't really delved into too much. But usually if we're driving after a show, you know, you're obviously getting blasted by metal all night, which is awesome. But, you know, when you get like a week into a tour, you just want to hear we'll play anything from the Scorpions, of course, is a go-to, and Lady Gaga. We'll throw on some Lady Gaga every once in a while.
No Huey, no News.
Yeah.
No things.
Some Huey. What's another go-to? Rainbow. Black Sabbath, of course, is always.
And then when you get to
Britney Spears,
about the end of the night, when you finally have you've listened to your Britney Spears and your Lady Gaga, and you made it to the hotel, then it's time to put on some Sex Prisoner.
Oh yeah, Sex Prisoner, and then you just break everything in the hotel room.
Yeah, and then fall on your face.
Yeah, which we did in. Maybe I shouldn't even say where we were.
Yeah, probably not.
But we were somewhere in Europe and put on some Sex Prisoner late at night. They're a power violence band. Pretty violent. And, you know, you got a couple cocktails in you after the show, you get back to the hotel room, next thing you know, it's like, you know, we'll do an elevator mosh every once in a while when you're going up in the elevator. That's always a good time. But don't recommend it, kids, but...
You work off that midnight doner kebab that you just ate, and
yeah,
you know, things are good.
But also, what I've been listening to lately is a playlist called Vintage Obscura, where it has band like globally. Just, I think it's a playlist made up of like, 96 hours of music or something like that. So you just put it on, and it's the kind of thing where you don't realize what you're in the mood for until it like comes on, and it could be like Eastern European music, or even some like Slav, whatever, like it could be like a Russian artist that you would have never listened to, you know. So it's always good to, on long drives, have something like that, like an epic playlist, or put on a soundtrack. I listen to a lot of soundtrack stuff. We'll put on some, you know, the good, the bad, and the ugly soundtrack sometimes, and especially when you're out west or something, and you just like have the landscape to look at, and you know, instead of being distracted by death metal or something, it's always fun to jam some soundtracks or podcasts.
Indeed.
Horror podcasts, that's my go-to.
Well, on this particular tour, it's just the 4 of us. Jason, myself, Giles filling in on this one, and we got Adam here. And so, you know, everything and every other person is in Origins van, and I feel kind of bad about that, but that's how things are rolling. And So
Well, we're sharing some equipment.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So we don't have the trailer, so we just pile everything back here.
Yeah.
Which it's all about Tetris mode. Anybody that's toured, you probably heard it a million times. It's all about who's the best at Tetris. Because we don't have too much stuff, you know.
Well, especially not since Origin is letting us use their entire backline.
Yeah.
Which is
Because the bass cab alone.
super nice of those dudes by the Paul Ryan. I love you.
Mike Flores, Johnny Boy,
Yeah.
Jason.
So, super cool dudes making it happen.
But yeah, we usually each get you got the 2 captain seats up front. I was back here today, took a nap, and I work remote, so I was just back here working while we were driving into town today. So
I'm gonna take a nap on this bench in like 10 minutes. I don't know what he's got planned. I know we recorded the show last night. I don't know. He's always documenting things. He's a videographer. So
yeah, he did our newest music video. For
he did.
Infiltrators.
Yeah, he did the Infiltrators music video.
And he did the Naysayer video for the last Misery Index record.
And Hammering the Nails on the last record. He did that one too.
And he did a lot of my drum playthroughs, I guess, for Scour, Misery Index.
Yeah.
So
He's sort of our go-to videographer guy. And now he's
Yeah.
like hanging out with us playing some guitar. Pretty cool. All right, here's the back of the Chevrolet Express. This is where all the stuff goes. I'm usually the Tetris master.
check it out.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
new
look at
record that we can't sell yet, unfortunately.
It's in the box.
But here it be. Complete Control. Out next Friday.
Yeah, May 13th.
So a week.
Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th. Yeah.
Yeah.
A week from today.
So we usually like to stack the merch boxes in the back. I know everyone's got their own way of doing things, but that's how we do it because you're gonna bring the gear in first and set it for sound check, and then you're gonna handle the merchandise situation. So merch goes in the back, and then.
But you always want to be sure to not have anything that could fly forward, because that happened to us one time. So when you're stacking gear, you got to be mindful of, like, if you got to slam on the brakes at any point, is this guitar going to go flying through the windshield?
Oh yeah, and for that we build a guitar wall.
Yeah, so there's a
Set up
guitar
rack,
wall.
and then go the merch boxes and everything else, and then you're safe and sound.
And then I'll climb back here and sleep in my kick drum sometimes. No.
Yep, she's a beaut. Budget rental. All right, thanks for checking out our van. We're Misery Index. We got a new record out, Complete Control. There it is.
Pow.
Check it out. For all info, future tour dates, go to www.miseryindex.com.